Happy Friday evening, early evening. Today's topic is 3 things you can do right now to feel better about yourself. And I know I have some audience members out there who actually don't worry about feeling better about themselves. They don't need that help. They need help coming down from their up. I'm just putting in my title. And so there are people that need help coming down. We've mentioned that. So today I'm talking about those of us who need help coming up from the down. 3 things you can do right now to feel better about yourself, and then you can use these over and over again. And one of them is, the first one really, is to breathe into your healthy center. This is deep cleansing, literally deep breaths. When I say breathe into your healthy center, this is breathing. Deep cleansing breaths shift the brain from one portion, one area to another. And it's an area of the brain that thinks more clearly and more calmly. So number one is to breathe into your healthy center. Interesting enough, since I use the term healthy center, number two is using healthy affirmations. These are the I have worth because I was born. I'm enough and I matter in spite of X, Y, or Z. I'm enough and I matter in spite of yelling at my kids this morning. I'm enough and I matter in spite of burning dinner, in spite of oversleeping and running late. I'm enough and I matter. And I work with my clients to not only use those and to create any of their unique ones as well. And basically this is shifting into healthier affirmations versus what you are or historically have thought instead. Like, no one cares about me. That's an old one that keeps you feeling crappy about yourself. So I'm enough and I matter. I have worth because I was born. These shift your affirmations into a healthier thought process. And finally, how to stop comparing yourself to others, because that's part of why we feel bad, is we're comparing ourselves to, not always, sometimes. And so the trick there is to bring your focus back to you. The brain can only do one thing at a time. Healthy. If you're doing other things, your brain is what's called toggling, so it seems like you can. It's better and healthier to focus on one thing at a time. And when you bring the focus back to you, and possibly whatever you're doing in that moment, your brain is not able to compare yourself to other people in that same moment. So it's about being much more focused and deliberate in our thought process. So I'm hoping that these 3 things helped out for today. As always, head on over to yourdecisiondiva.com to get my free 7-page guide on healthy self-esteem and decision making. It is a different lens of self-esteem, and I love both. So I do a lot of work here. All my work here really has been on the less than and better than, and my free guide has a different lens of self-esteem that will help you. So head on over there, yourdecisiondiva.com, to get that guide. Forgot what it was called. And because I'm your decision diva and I am your queen of clarity. Will I ever be able to say your queen of clarity without leaning over literally and pointing at the crown? I don't know. Have a good weekend, and I will be back next week. Bye-bye.